The 2026 Honda NSR500 V3 is easily one of the most shocking comebacks in the motorcycle world, a machine that revives the wild spirit of Grand Prix racing's most legendary two-stroke era. For years, enthusiasts begged Honda to bring back something with that iconic NSR name, and now they've finally done it, but with a twist that blends old-school adrenaline with modern engineering precision. The moment you look at this bike, you immediately understand that Honda wasn't trying to build just another sport bike. They wanted to build a tribute, a weapon, and a statement all at once, a machine that pays respect to its GP heritage while proving that even today, a track-focused two-stroke motorcycle can still push the limits of performance and emotion. The NSR500 V3 is designed for one purpose: pure, unfiltered riding excitement, the kind that hits your senses the moment the engine fires up and keeps you hooked with every pull of the throttle. Honda uses a newly developed 499 cubic centimeters V3 two-stroke engine, a layout similar to the machines that dominated racing in the 80s and 90s before the V4 era. This V3 configuration is compact, brutal, and incredibly responsive, giving the bike a very unique balance of power and weight. Despite being a two-stroke, Honda has integrated modern emission controls, electronically managed power valves, and a precise EFI system that allows the engine to produce massive power while staying within today's environmental rules. Riders will experience an estimated 180 horsepower at the crank, and because the entire bike weighs under 145 kilograms, the power-to-weight ratio is something that even modern leader-class superbikes will struggle to match. The throttle response is razor-sharp, the mid-range hits violently, and the top end screams with that signature two-stroke wail that enthusiasts have missed for decades. On the track, this is the kind of machine that demands respect. One mistake and it will remind you that this isn't a casual weekend toy, it's a performance instrument built for riders who truly understand riding at the limit. When you step back and look at the design, the NSR500 V3 feels like a perfect blend of retro inspiration and futuristic execution. Honda has intentionally taken styling cues from its iconic Repsol GP machines but has reimagined everything with modern aerodynamics. The front end is sharp, the body lines are narrow and focused, and the airflow channels are designed to maximize cooling and stability at extreme speeds. The bike's aerodynamic wings are not overly dramatic like those found on many superbikes today. Instead, they are sculpted subtly, integrated beautifully into the fairing, and engineered to deliver clean aerodynamic load without unnecessary drag. Honda clearly wanted to maintain the authentic feel of a classic GP machine, and that philosophy shows in every angle of this bike. Even the tail section is minimalist, leaving just enough structure to support the rider while keeping the aggressive stance intact. It's a race machine first, a piece of art second, and a collector's dream third. The chassis is built around an ultralight twin-spar frame that uses aluminum-lithium alloy for unmatched stiffness-to-weight efficiency. Honda has incorporated MotoGP-style suspension geometry with electronically adjustable racing forks at the front and a multi-link rear shock tuned for aggressive cornering. The wheelbase is compact, encouraging quick direction changes and allowing the bike to dive into corners with astonishing ease. The brakes feature dual 330mm carbon ceramic discs with racing spec calipers, delivering fierce stopping power while minimizing heat buildup. Every part of this bike feels intentional, from the race-spec quickshifter to the adjustable rear sets and the lightweight magnesium wheels. Honda didn't build this to compete with street bikes, it built it to compete with memories, with legends, with the machines riders once thought they would never see again. Despite the raw heritage, Honda has added a modern electronic suite designed to complement, not control, the bike. Everything is track-focused. You get launch control, quickshifter, traction management with multiple sensitivity levels, an anti-wheelie system, and adjustable engine mapping. But crucially, Honda gives you the option to switch nearly everything off so riders can experience that raw two-stroke madness without interference. The TFT dashboard is inspired by MotoGP displays, giving the rider clear access to telemetry, lean angle data, lap timers, and real-time power valve mapping. It's the perfect bridge between nostalgic riding feel and today's precision technology. Honda wants riders to feel the thrill of history without giving up the benefits of modern safety and tunability. One of the biggest talking points about the NSR500 V3 is its sound. Honda has developed a new exhaust resonance chamber that keeps emissions under control while allowing the bike to emit that iconic GP howl. At idle, it crackles sharply. As the revs rise, it develops a clean, metallic scream unlike anything produced by four-stroke engines today. It's a sound that instantly transports older riders back to the golden age of racing while mesmerizing a new generation that has never heard a true two-stroke race bike at full throttle. Honda understands the emotional power of sound in motorsport, and this bike is designed to create an auditory experience that becomes part of the thrill. In terms of rider ergonomics, the NSR500 V3 is unapologetically aggressive. The seat is high, the handlebars are low, and the foot pegs are positioned for full race crouching. This is not a bike that prioritizes comfort, because it wasn't built for daily commuting. It was built for racetracks, closed roads, and extreme riding environments. But riders who are familiar with supersport ergonomics will appreciate the stability, the grip, and the sense of connection the bike offers when cornering at high lean angles. It feels like a real race bike because it is, at its core, spiritually and mechanically descended from one. Even the cooling system has been redesigned. Two-stroke engines run hot, and Honda has equipped the NSR500 V3 with a triple radiator system inspired by MotoGP bikes. When you're riding hard, the airflow channels direct massive amounts of cooled air through the engine bay, maintaining stable performance even under punishing track conditions. Honda wants riders to push this machine to its limits without worrying about heat fade, and that attention to engineering detail truly sets this bike apart from the typical retro-inspired projects we see from other brands. The price of the 2026 Honda NSR500 V3 is expected to start around $32,000, though actual pricing may vary depending on the region and any limited edition trims Honda decides to release. It's not cheap, but it's also not meant to be. This is a collector's motorcycle, a performance relic reborn, and a machine that captures the very essence of what motorcycling used to be before electronics sanitized every edge. Riders are not buying just a bike, they're buying a legendary experience, one that connects them directly to Honda's GP dominance, to Mick Doohan's era, to one of the most iconic racing lineages ever created. What truly makes the NSR500 V3 special is its purpose. It exists to remind riders of the thrill of simplicity, the beauty of raw power, and the magic of hearing a two-stroke echo across a racetrack. Modern superbikes may be faster on paper, more advanced, and more controlled, but none of them offer this kind of sensory overload. None of them offer this smell, this sound, this feel. Honda is giving riders something they thought they would never have again: a real two-stroke GP-style motorcycle brought into the modern age. It's bold, risky, emotional, and absolutely unforgettable. The 2026 Honda NSR500 V3 isn't just a comeback, it's a rebirth of an era. It's a reminder that motorcycling is not only about numbers and data, it's about the visceral connection between man and machine. For riders who crave genuine passion, pure acceleration, and unmatched sport riding heritage, this bike is going to be something truly legendary. Honda has just rewritten the rules, and with the NSR500 V3, they have proven once again that some legends never die, they only evolve.